Haven't filmed anything today. I haven't anyway. Cora did a little bit. We're working in the bunkhouse trying to get things ready. Our guests are going to be coming still, and we'll tell you who they are soon enough. So I am working on getting the kitchen ready to go. Doesn't look like much yet, maybe, but that's where it's going. So sink's gonna go in here. This will be a countertop. And fridge. Making a spot here for a fridge. Max and Wes are working on electrical. So we'll have some plugs on the countertop here. There's a light for the kitchen plus another outlet. That one there is going to be for the fridge, and you know, you can put, I don't know, toaster or whatever in the corner. Wash machine is going to go down underneath here. So there's electrical hookup for that as well, and the water's in there. And then, well, they got to run all the other stuff. So the outlets are there. There's no wires yet. They're going to take care of that soon. And they're working up here somewhere. And I still haven't fixed those stairs, but I will. They're working hard. No, they're not. They're just standing around. I have proof, video evidence.
Discussing what we're gonna do.
Switch is going up there, and I gotta put some lights in. Oh yeah, you got outlets on the walls. There's one there.
We're gonna make the ceiling a little bit higher.
One there. It's coming out. Why?
I can't stand up.
It's good for short people, right? Mm-hmm. All right, a little further progress. Obviously, this is just a bunky, but anyway, still looks pretty good. So I need to do a lower valance here yet. Got top one in. Everything still needs to be stained. Just getting it ready to go. That one's solid again because there's going to be a fridge sitting over here. And once it's all said and done, this needs to be stained and urethane yet. And then after that, we're going to put a backsplash on as well. Also will have to be stained in urethane. Coming. Got little holes in here so electrical can come up through. And then that'll be in behind the baseboard, so it'll be all caulked so no water will get down if you're worried about that. Well, progress. I gotta put a shelf in here yet too. I'm just not sure if Anneesa wants one shelf, two shelves. Ordinarily you'd have a drawer for some cutlery or something, but I wasn't gonna bother with that. It's just a guest house. So just probably one shelf, that's what I'm thinking. See what Anneesa says. Oh, and then of course I gotta cut a hole here for a sink yet. So I guess I can work on that next.
Молодец. Хлоп. Ат, молодец. Еще раз. Хлоп. Хлоп. Ап. Хлоп. Две руки. Хлоп. Хлоп.
Got lots of stuff done on the bunkie yesterday. Got lots more to do, but every day progress, right? Can't look at the... It's sometimes not good to look at what you have to do. Better to look at what you've got done and then just keep moving forward. So coming into the bunkie here now. Took the tops off, but I built both countertops. I got the holes in them here. And we're in the process of getting the wiring done. So this is the kitchen for now. I don't think we're going to build any doors yet, but eventually we could build some doors in here as well. And so today hopefully we'll get all the wiring finished up. in here. There's actually a considerable amount of space. And the key to that is just how you lay things out so that you can maximize, you know, the open area. This is actually only 5 meters by 6 meters, this building. It's not a huge building, but yeah, just how you design it really makes a big difference. Of course, the skinny stairs helps, they're very small. It saves a lot of space as well. And this is not the first time, so this is the first time I've made them skinny, but this design of stairs I've used in another house that we also had a problem with the distancing. There was also a bathroom. That's funny actually. Well, we turned it into a laundry room, but when we moved in it was a bathroom. And we were very limited amount of space. So we made that same idea work. So anyway, we've got some little walls going up here. I gotta put some OSB on those. Wes built a little railing here, OSB here, and then we'll probably build a sliding gate here as well, just in case people need that. So anyway, progress, lots of progress. Super exciting, guys. What's crazy, you know what, one thing, it's gorgeous view. That's not what I was talking about though. The difference, like it's so much dark so much earlier now this time of year already. You know, the longest day is June 21st, and we're what, 2 months past that pretty well now. Chewing on a candy if you're wondering why I don't have a growth in there. I like candies. Anyway, it gets dark a lot earlier now. All right, here we go. We've got lights in here now. Still got a lot of work to do to finish it all up, but we have lights and they're working. That's pretty cool. Lots of stuff here to clean up. Have to take my shoes off now because it's so nice up there. So we're gonna add another light in the hallway, I think. Other than that, what are you testing the lights out? We're testing the plugs out. What about it? Aha!
Works.
What about it? Хорошо. So, got some baseboard on. Got these all finished up. Coming together real good. I gotta buy some other lights yet that actually flat mount on there. These are just hanging there on pigtails for now. But yeah, it's really taking shape. Lots of work, huh? It's kind of neat though. And I gotta finish some OSB and stuff here. I want to get the electrical done. Master Max is helping us.
Hello.
Hello. If we didn't have his help, we would be lost, I think. Тоже работа?
What?
Хорошо.
I'm surprised.
You're surprised? Oh, I have confidence in you. Very good. Really should set up a tripod. I keep forgetting. Okay, we're in here again. Wes is busy putting these white strips on. That's done. Now he's working on the baseboard just like I did upstairs. He's getting those put on. I'm working on backsplash and the countertop. I have to notch these, which I'm just doing with my skill saw, cutting the backs off so I can get around these wires. And then we will put these white strips, well, smaller ones, but these ones here. Just a cable channel with a lid. So I will screw those on and then cover it with a lid on top of those. And then we need to epoxy this, or we'd like to keep it all nice. So that's the only issue, is we didn't order it early enough. So we have one batch of epoxy left, but it's that yellowy color that we didn't like on the concrete. I'm thinking, waiting for Anneesa to wake up, but I'm thinking it'll be all right because it's kind of yellowy anyway. I don't know if you'd notice it. So then we can get it done today, get the backsplash on. Otherwise I gotta wait. I just looked on Ozone. It'll take a day after tomorrow before I can get it. So basically 2 days before we can get it. Then you gotta epoxy it. Then there's some cure time. And we're looking at 3-4 days. And we don't have that much time. These sides she wanted to epoxy too, but I don't know, maybe she'll leave those. But again, it's yellowy anyway, so I don't know if the epoxy will make much difference. And I still got to build one shelf in here. I woke up this morning, I was like, oh man, because last night I nailed this countertop down. And the reason I hadn't put it on yet is because I wanted to put a shelf in. And the reason I hadn't put the shelf in is because the other guys were working. Max and Wes were still working, and I thought, oh, I'll leave the shelf till later. And then, without thinking, I nailed the countertop on last night, so Yippers. Hopefully I can figure out how to get it in. I think on an angle I should be able to make something work, I hope. If not, I guess there's not going to be any shelf in there. So this baseboard trim, make our way around to here. We don't have any window or door jams or nothing yet, so we'll figure that out later. Same as window trim, I would love to get that done, but I don't know if I have enough pine today. We'll get down as much as we can, make this thing livable. And we're gonna set up some beds and stuff upstairs today as well. So Lucy was playing with the leash, Anneesa picked up the other end, and now we're walking the dog. But it's not around her neck, she's just holding on to it in her mouth. So all of you are wondering about the green tomatoes. You can see how they're reddening, right? Just laying in the sun. They slowly change color, so they need to be spread out yet. They're pretty thick in here. We're just so busy with everything else. You spread them out and then they ripen in the sunshine. And the reason for picking them early is so that they don't rot. A lot of the plants fell over. We just too much to do. We weren't prepared for it all. Normally speaking, we have metal cages that the tomato plants are in, prevents them from falling over, which means the tomatoes don't touch the ground. In this case, the tomatoes start to touch the ground, and then you start getting some blemishes on them. You know, stuff like this starts to happen because it touched the ground. And so rather than losing a lot of tomatoes, they just picked them. Picked them from all the ones that were falling over, and they will now ripen in the sun, as you can see. So a couple of days ago, these were all green, and now there's lots of oranges in here, and soon there will be some reds. Good morning! I found me! Man, I was fighting with my phone, portrait, photo, video. So, we're still working on the bunkie. We have all these bunk beds we bought, so I don't know, when we bought the house, or no, when we started building the house, we bought a whole whack of bunk beds, and we bought extras on purpose for guest house and for future cabins, and just because, well, at the time we needed most of them, I guess. Now, in order to fit in this bunkhouse, because the sidewalls are so short, we actually need to shorten them by 5 inches. So we're taking 5 inches off the tops, 5 inches off the bottom, so we'll still be able to put them together. Should be all good, but it is a little bit of work. And these tops actually have this extra piece in here. I've got a bee buzzing around. Here go we. A little hornet trying to get me. Anyway, I got to cut this board off as well. So the one has it. You can see it's got a double on it. The other one does not. So that one's not an issue. I just got to cut the stubs of legs off. This one here, I'll have to cut the board off as well. The reason for putting tape on is because when you're cutting, it chips. And you'll end up having, I got one leg, I didn't do the first one. You see you end up with this. And where it takes chunks off. And the tape helps to prevent that. These hornets are getting a little annoying. This helps to prevent that from happening. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where that's needed, it's just some cheap painter's tape, we call it, masking tape. Works pretty slick. So I gotta get these all done. There's gonna be putting, be 2 bunk beds, I guess, but it's put down. There'll be 4 single beds that we're gonna stick up in this bunkhouse. So I gotta mow these all down, mow them down. Gotta cut these all apart. We bought these, where were we? I forget the name of the town. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, it's between here and Moscow. And so far they've been really good. I just noticed these though, they're splitting, which is too bad. This one here, I noticed the same thing. You can see it's splitting. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. You spend a few dollars on something and that happens, but such is life sometimes. Making progress. That's why I had to cut them off. Fits just perfectly now. So this one here, we could possibly build some kind of storage under the beds, I think. Some kind of a drawer maybe, but the other one sits on the ground. It's just the way they work. So 2 shorter ones, 2 taller ones. I don't know if that makes sense. I just stuck them that way so that the window, you get most of the light still out the windows, but that could be changed. It's amazing how much room there actually is in here. This cabin is 5 meters by 6 meters. It's a fair bit of space, really. And even between the beds, there's still, you know, still lots of room here. Little end tables or something like that one day. And then you still got the whole other side. So we'll put some beds here yet. Around the corner, we have a playpen we'll set up in here. It's gonna be nice. Oh, it's already here. There you go. Just need to put it together. Set it up in there. Yeah, really turned out good. Height's the only issue. I cannot stand. I am 6'3" and I can't even I can't even get my shoulders straight. Maybe close, but it's a little bit tight. It was more meant for kids. We actually would like to build a Murphy bed on the wall downstairs. That's one that folds down from the wall. And so like if my in-laws or somebody, whatever, somebody comes to visit, old people, they don't have to travel up the stairs. This was just meant for kids up here, basically. And then they wouldn't have any height issues, of course. Here comes the mattresses. 1 by 1.
2 by 2.
2 by 2. Yeah, I think the song I was thinking of was 1 by 1, but maybe not. Wonderful. Here comes another one.
2.
2 more. Thank you, Cora. Oh. Here, I'm a camera guy. Banged your head? And watch your noodle. Moment of truth. We turned the water on. I can hear the toilet filling up. Right now, there is water. Pretty dirty looking toilet. This sucker's, this toilet has been stored upstairs for a while. So it's full of dust and dirt. Very first flush seems to have worked. I think we need to give her a good wiping, eh? It's all covered in dirt. So these lines will be going up to a water heater at some point. Right now we don't have that yet. I'll give the sink a holler here.
Hey man, right?
So we only have cold now, right? Lots of pressure though. That's better than in our house. How come they get all the pressure? That's amazing pressure. Why? We don't have that kind of pressure.
Splashing your face.
Right?
You're washing your hands, splashing.
Yeah, that's almost too much. What are you talking about? You're not being very nice. Got me all worried. Seems to be working. Shower. Работа?
Yeah, way more pressure.
Oh. I gotta come in here for showers now. We have guests in here. Excuse me, pardon me, don't mind me, just gonna have a shower quick. Oh, this one doesn't have jets on the back?
Oh, but I think I have the option, because see, now it's nothing. So maybe you can put
Oh, now it's pouring out the back wall.
Yeah. Pardon me.
Alright, let's see if there's any leaks anywhere. Live on YouTube. Well, not live, I guess. But I can't see. It's too dark. Woo, too bright. Nothing's leaking. I hear a leak. Don't I hear a leak? No. Maybe not. Probably was just dripping from here. Very cool. We're cutting it close, man. Our guests are almost here. But we're getting everything done. Slowly but surely.
I'll give you a quick update on Bunky. So we got the door and then we got some coat hooks. The counter, we'll soon put the sink in, but we're waiting for the epoxy to dry. We're going to be putting in another shelf yet, but for now, we're waiting on things to dry, and I lacquered the bottom there, so it's all nice and wipeable, hopefully, anyway. And then we've got the table for them. There's some space for other stuff if need be. Bathroom, curtained temporarily, but we hope to have a door soon. And little bathroom, running water and everything. Nice shower, toilet, sink. So that's nice. Then we've got our little stairs. Cute. And the sleeping quarters for the parents, for baby, and the children. So it's super cute. I really like it. And it's like small, but it's a decent enough size, so everybody has enough room to move around. It's not like it's crowded. It's small, but it works. So that's nice. And we're looking forward to having our guests here. So yeah, we need a few more things yet. Like there'll be a tabletop stove or something here, the sink, the tap. But all in all, it's ready for them to sleep in anyway, and we're excited to welcome them into our home.
I woke up this morning and find a stranger van in our laneway. Who could it be? This van is sitting in our laneway. Anybody know who it belongs to? They appear to have moved into our bunkhouse.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty.